Greetings, everyone. It's IT2, and I've returned from the fall book sale, and kind of disappointing. They had some good stuff. They had 4 or 5 Stephen Kings, which finding any Stephen King in a library book sale is pretty rare. They had 4 Past Midnight, which I should have got because I don't think I own a copy. I already read it when I was in high school. They had Just After Sunset. They have The Revival. And they had another anthology. There's one I already have, basically. So I could have gotten Full Dark, No Stars. They had that one. I think that's all they had of Stephen King. I did get a copy of Dance of Dragons. I already have. So I know that one's a dupe. But then after I went to the Salvation Army, where I got all the Bernard Cornwells, and I found some more that I didn't buy the first time. A Sword Song. Pretty sure I didn't have that one. Sharp's Havoc. Cool little flintlock pistol on the right there. Sharp's Fury. Looking a lot like the one guy. Brian McClellan cover. Sharp's The Flame Bearer. That looks like a Viking saga, I'm not sure. I got the Winter King, which is the reason I went down there, because I know I didn't get it last time. This is a paperback, but I don't know if this is a... Oh, this is a novel of Arthur, so this isn't the Viking saga. And then they had this book called The Illuminatus Trilogy. Robert Shea and Robert Anton Wilson. It's 3 books. The Eye in the Pyramid, The Golden Apple, and Leviathan. It says the ultimate conspiracy book, hilariously raunchy, biggest sci-fi cult novel to come along since Dune. So, I like conspiracies. So, I don't know about this one. Anyway, that's what I got there. Went to Goodwill, they didn't have shit, but they had a bunch of books that were outside they hadn't processed yet. But they had a bunch of VHS tapes, which is probably going to mean the books are books I wouldn't really care about. So anyway, Crossroads of Twilight by Robert Jordan, paperback. So I don't know which book this is. This is the Wheel of Time, right? I don't really remember this title. We got some Dean Koontz. Got The Key to Midnight. I got another Dean Koontz in here somewhere. Terry Goodkind, Wizard's First Rule. This one I've been looking for a while. A lot of people don't like him. I think this is the first book of the whole big series he wrote. They're really gigantic, long books, but I want to check that out at some point. Greg Isles' Blood Memory. I don't know if I already have this one or not. It didn't sound familiar. The Giver by Lois Lowry. Really thin. I didn't really like the movie, but I figured the book has to be good if they made a movie about it. Sometimes the movies will suck and the books are actually good. It makes more sense if you read the book. And I got a paper copy of Lonesome Dove, finally, the original book. And I've got every other book in this series except Lonesome Dove. I wanted to get like a hardcover. If you get a original first edition or whatever, I think they're like $400 or $500. Really expensive. This one has somebody's name written in it that they used to own it. Christina Marie. Anyway, might even actually read that this year. I really want to get into that. Dean Koontz, The Bad Place. And this one is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Other Stories. And the classics I found. Washington Irving. I've also got a Dracula in here somewhere. Yeah, Dracula. I think this is a movie cover or something. It's got this woman on the front. I've never seen like this. A really nice copy though. Bram Stoker. I've already read it, but I don't think I own a copy. Here's probably the best of the bunch. Isabel by Guy Gabriel Kay. It's not a library copy. It's hardcover. Mint condition. Is this a Fionavar book? Isabel. It's either a standalone or a Fionavar, I think. Thing about Guy Gavriel, everybody that reads him says they love his writing. But nobody ever talks about what the books are about. And he doesn't write series except for Fionavar, I think. Sarantine Mosaic is like 2 books. What's the Lions of Al Rasan? Everybody says that's really good. So, kind of wish I'd had the Lions or the Tigana, but I don't know what this one's about. The back doesn't really seem to say exactly. It's historical fantasy. I don't know. It's supposed to be awesome. What is this? Ken Follett, A Dangerous Fortune. Having just read Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth, kind of been collecting them. 1866, tragedy strikes at a school. There's a rich guy owns land, something. Yeah, a lot of his books are like thriller mysteries or whatever. They're not really fantasy. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Like $1.99. Like, just get books. Who cares? What is this one? Robert Jordan. Oh, Warrior of Altai. This is not Wheel of Time, but I thought about buying this before at a different store. It was $6 or whatever. So, for just $1 at the library. I think this one, John Berendt, City of Falling Angels. That's the guy that wrote Midnight and Garden of Good and Evil, which I own. So I bought this one just because I already own the other one. $6 at Food Lion Bargain Books. Maybe it's not great. I got another paperback in here. Brigid Kemmerer, Defend the Dawn. Had a Cassandra Clare quote on the front. It's the only reason I bought it, and it's in really good condition. Looks like some YA junk. But you never know. And then we got another Dean Koontz, The Forbidden Door hardcover. Originally $5 at Ollie's. Jane Hawk series. And then I got the Dance with Dragons, which I told you about already, so maybe I'll have to do a giveaway and give away some of these dupe books that I have double copies of. Anyway, not a bad haul for, I'll pay $11 at the library and then maybe about the same thing at the other place because they charge way more. Just gotta catalog all these and put them on a shelf somewhere. I'm gonna go play Darker and Darker for a couple hours to go to bed.